Different for everyone, Fatty, as you know, from ball boy to the coach. So throughout the year, we're going to try and give you as many different perspectives as possible and take you on game day through the eyes of different people linked to the game. Could be a player, coach, a fan or a referee. Everyone's experience is a little different and we want to show you as many as possible. We've started at the top, I reckon. We were privileged to spend our first game of the day with Bulldogs CEO Todd Greenberg. Let's take a look. Here he is.
How are you, mate?
How are you, mate?
Great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. Thanks for letting us in. I'm your shadow for the night, you know that, so getting in and seeing how you operate things as the CEO of the Bulldogs. Are you nervous on game day?
Oh, it's a little bit of nerves, but to be fair, my work's done tonight. I turn up and we hand it over to the team and it's up to them. Let's
go to the next stage.
Let's go.
Can't believe I'm an honorary doggy for the night.
We'll make you one of ours. Now, this is really a big part of your development program, bringing them through your 16s and 18s, and people like Benny Barber's a great example. He played here not so long ago and now he's on the big stage.
The future is out there.
Fast forward to the NRL.
Unless you go poaching and pulling them from the Seagulls. Oh, it's only the coaching.
That's the business we're in. Got to find the best. Most people think, you know, our demographic probably still lives in the Canterbury-Bankstown area, but it's a very wide group. 10% of our supporter base live in Queensland. A lot of families, very high proportion of families follow the Bulldogs, which is pleasing. One thing you learn very quickly when you step out and walk into games like today and mix with the fans and the members is when you're getting it right, they'll let you know, but equally if you get it wrong, they'll certainly let you know. And you've got to have that, you've got to make sure your compass is on at all times.
So where are we here?
Well, we're here with a lot of the Bulldogs members actually. This is an area where they'll sit tonight. They'll all be together, which is great. It makes me really proud when I come to nights like this and see a lot of the people wearing the jerseys and wearing the flags and banners, and you know, it's really important they're bought into the club and they're bought into what we stand for. That's what we've tried to generate here, particularly over the last few years, making supporters and members really proud, and there's an emotional connection, and I think you can feel that here tonight.
How important is it that the fans know that they've got a voice?
Oh, I think that's really important. You disrespect your own fan base at your own peril. People around us here now, they're our stakeholders. They're the people I report to, they're the people our board reports to, and you've got to understand it, you've got to listen carefully, and you've got to make sure you tinker with it to get it right, because ultimately, these are your customers. Can
I ask all you Bulldogs supporters, how's Todd Greenberg going as CEO? That could have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah. Wow.
Thumbs up.
Lucky they're not.
That was the response we were after. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice.
Firstly, how's Desi settling in?
Oh, I think he's been great. Been a really good addition for us. You know, he's added a real layer of professionalism to the organisation in football. That's not to say we weren't like that, but he's brought a different approach to things, and I think it's important you do that. You've got to mix it up.
And the players responding nicely to Des?
Yeah, they are. They're being challenged. And I think there's some real accountability that goes with that too.
I tell you what, the Brookvale Oval can't wait to have you and Desi turn up again.
You know, again, if you're in the entertainment business, that's great theatre.
Here's a chance for Keating. More than a chance. Gets it away. Morris gets his 51st.
Here it is, the competitive nature. Look at you can't talk.
I'm up. That's right.
You're going to rock.
There's one thing I do, I dislike losing more than I enjoy winning, I think.
Well, Cooper's up there on the wing. Was he a Bulldog before he started here?
He was a swinger. He was in a bit of no man's land.
He's got no choice now.
Oh, he's not in no man's land now. He's well and truly.
What do you want the players to stand for in the Bulldogs?
Yeah, really good question. You know, I mean, we have made a conscious decision in previous years to recruit not just on skill set, but on values and on the quality of person. Ultimately, what we want to do is make them good footballers, you know, bigger and stronger and, you know, better footballers, but also we want to help them become better people. You know, better men, better fathers, better role models. It's a very privileged position these guys lead. They work hard for it, but equally they need to put something back.
Having been around the club for so long, what changes have you seen?
Look, you know, Todd had openly said himself, sort of 2008, we were probably scraping the barrel as low as we could get, you know, as wooden spoon, and no one wanted to borrow us as far as sponsorship and all that sort of stuff goes. And now you look at the club, you know, there's a winning culture around. We've got the best coach, I reckon, in the game. And Todd, I think, he's had a massive role in that. So it's been an enormous change in the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, this is an honour. This is something that doesn't happen too often. We're in the inner sanctum here, and this is part of your job at the end of the game. It's been a very successful night. So, mate, I know that you need to go and chat with the boys.
This is a bit of the inner sanctum, and this is something we do protect. And there's not usually cameras like this in here for obvious reasons. But you know, I make a point of dressing rooms are about good times and bad times. So you've got to poke your head in here when it's difficult, and also you enjoy times like tonight when you've had a win. So. Yeah, it's good, and there's a lot of boys who tried very hard out there tonight, and they should be really proud of themselves, and the Bulldogs supporters who are here tonight, they should be proud of their club.
Great story there by Michael Slater on a Friday night there with Todd Greenberg, and our thanks to the Canterbury Club. And Todd Greenberg has become one of the great CEOs of our game, no doubt about that. Very forthright, innovative, and he's an up-and-comer, and he's doing some great things out there with the Bulldogs. So congratulations to him and the club. They're going pretty well. And look, it doesn't stop there. In a few weeks' time, we'll see another story concerning the Bulldogs with their brand new Centre of Excellence. To say it, you've got to see it to believe it. And Michael Ennis and Ben Barber are going to take us through that. And speaking of the Bulldogs,